England just did something no team has ever done before. They won a World Cup match at the Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. Not just one, they won 3-2 in one of the best matches of the tournament, despite playing the entire second half with 10 men after Jarell Quansah's red card. The Azteca is the most intimidating stadium in world football. Altitude of 2,200 meters, 87,000 fans screaming. A fortress where Mexico had never lost a World Cup knockout match. Until today, England's best result on foreign soil in their entire World Cup history. The Estadio Azteca is not just a stadium, it is a weapon. Opened in 1966, it has hosted 2 World Cup finals, 1970 and 1986. The altitude of 2,200 meters above sea level makes breathing difficult for visiting teams. The crowd of 87,000 is louder than any in football because of the stadium's unique architecture. The sound is trapped and amplified. Mexico has played dozens of World Cup matches here. Before England, no visiting team had ever won a knockout match at the Azteca. It was considered impossible. England proved it was not. The match was arguably the best of the entire World Cup so far. England started fast, 2 goals in the first 25 minutes through Bukayo Saka and Jude Bellingham. Mexico pulled one back before halftime through Raúl Jiménez. Then, early in the second half, disaster for England. Jarell Quansah was shown a straight red card for a last-man foul. 10-man England, 60 minutes to hold on. But England did not just hold on. Harry Kane scored a third to make it 3-1. Mexico pulled one back through a Jiménez penalty. The final 20 minutes were a siege. England survived. History was made. Jarell Quansah, England's young centre-back, was the last man when he brought down a Mexico attacker, making a run toward goal. The referee had no choice, straight red card. England, already battling altitude and a hostile crowd, now had to play 60 minutes with 10 men. Quansah walked off in tears. England's chances of holding on seemed slim, but what happened next shocked everyone. England did not collapse. They regrouped, they scored again, and then they defended like their lives depended on it. After the red card, Mexico threw everything at England, wave after wave of attacks. Jiménez, the Mexican captain, led the charge with his physical presence. The crowd, already loud, became a deafening wall of green sound. But England's defense, led by John Stones and Kyle Walker, refused to break. They blocked shots, they cleared headers, they made last-ditch tackles, and when Mexico did break through, a Raúl Jiménez penalty made it 3-2. England held firm for the final 18 minutes. Goalkeeper Jordan Pickford made 2 crucial saves. The 10 men of England did the impossible. England's World Cup history is filled with famous wins: 1966 final, 1990 semi-final run, 2018 semi-final run. But none of those matches compare to this in terms of what it says about this team. Winning at the Azteca with 10 men against a hostile crowd of 87,000 at 2,200 meters altitude, this is England's best result on foreign soil in their entire World Cup history. It proves something that England teams of the past have often been accused of lacking: resilience. This England team does not fold under pressure. They find a way. For Mexico, this loss is devastating. The Azteca had been their shield for decades. No visiting team had ever won a World Cup knockout match here. It was more than a stadium, it was an identity. Mexico's World Cup hopes were built around the belief that the Azteca made them unbeatable. That belief is gone now. Raúl Jiménez scored twice and fought for everything, but it was not enough. Mexico's 40-year knockout drought continues. Their last knockout win was also in 1986. The curse of El Quinto Partido is still alive. 3 players deserve special recognition. Bukayo Saka scored England's opener and was a constant threat on the wing before the red card forced him into defensive duty. Jude Bellingham scored a brilliant second goal and then covered every blade of grass in midfield, winning tackles and starting counterattacks while down to 10 men. And Jordan Pickford made 2 saves of the tournament candidates in the final minutes, including a point-blank reaction stop that preserved the lead. These 3 players embodied England's resilience when it mattered most. English football has long been defined by its failures. Penalty shootout heartbreaks, semi-final exits, the weight of 1966. But this England team is different. They have reached a semi-final, a final, and now delivered the greatest foreign result in their history. The narrative is changing. England no longer folds under pressure, they thrive in it. Winning with 10 men at the Azteca is the kind of result that teams remember for years. It builds belief, it builds identity. England is no longer hoping to win, they are expecting to win. The Estadio Azteca has stood for nearly 60 years. It has hosted 2 World Cup finals, seen Pelé and Maradona, witnessed Mexico's greatest victories. No visiting team had ever won a World Cup knockout match here. Until today. England, with 10 men for 60 minutes at 2,200 meters altitude against 87,000 screaming fans, won 3-2. This was not just a victory, it was a statement. England can win anywhere. England can win against anyone. England can win even when the odds are stacked against them. The Azteca curse is broken, and English football will never be the same.